Halito and Tongass, Choctaw Toastie, look at High Country News. Hey, do you know how many insects have recovered from the endangered species list? Almost 2. And the second one, which is on track for recovery, is the Fender's blue butterfly. So pretty. For decades, people thought it was extinct, but then the Fender's blue was like, surprise, I'm still here, and now people are trying to conserve the butterfly's habitat. It's endemic to the grassy meadows of the Willamette Valley. But have you been to the Willamette Valley? There's no meadows left. Or more precisely, only 1/10 of 1% of those meadows remain. Most of them have been gobbled up by development or invasive plants because they haven't been properly managed with indigenous burns, but that's changing as Fender's blue conservation has a butterfly effect on the environment. Reporter Jaclyn Moyer says Fender's blue demonstrates that survival isn't about self-sufficiency, it's about collaboration. You ever think about how totem poles are made? Or huge cedar dugout canoes? That's a single tree right there. And you can't just use any skinny old Charlie Brown Christmas tree. You need a big one. It's got to be cedar, it's got to be old, and it has to have a face without too many limbs or knots. How do people find the trees that are just right? And the Tongass, Alaska Native youth, are learning how to find and carve these trees, a cultural practice that colonization suppressed in previous generations. Photographer Bethany Sonsini Goodrich gives us a look at the youth and mentors who are working to preserve this part of their heritage. After the flooding of the Yellowstone River this past summer, property owners are asking tough questions about how much people should try to control rivers. The Yellowstone is the longest free-flowing river in the lower 48, meaning it's undammed, just like you, my angel, but about 100 miles of its banks are reinforced with riprap, which is basically piles of rocks. Riprap is crip-crap for river ecology and a trip-trap for property owners downstream because it makes the water rush so much faster, it increases the need for more riprap down the line. But of course, people don't want their houses to get washed away, so they reinforce the banks. Reporter Nick Mott fills us in on the tough questions and some possible solutions people are exploring. That's all for this week on Kana, but there's always more at hcn.org, so you'll never run out of things to learn about the West. My name's Toastie, GP is La Cheeky.